PT Pods are small, private workout spaces designed for people who want a focused and distraction-free exercise environment. Each pod comes with a full set of gym equipment, including squat racks, benches, pull-up bars, a 33-pound Olympic bar, a full range of Olympic plates, dumbbells from 5 to 45 pounds, kettlebells from 2.5 to 20 pounds, resistance bands, slam balls, medicine balls, and yoga mats. They also have a 65-inch Sony television for guided workouts, Bluetooth speakers, climate control with heating and air conditioning, frosted glass for privacy, and 30mm rubber flooring for safety and comfort. Everything is managed through the PT Pods app, making it easy to find, book, and unlock a pod when needed. These self-contained gyms are perfect for solo workouts, small group sessions, or personal training. They have become popular in office buildings for employee wellness programs, residential areas for easy access to fitness, commercial gyms as private training spaces, and city spots where gym space is limited. Some models can even be moved or adjusted to fit different spaces. The idea started during the lockdown when many people, especially women, wanted a more private workout space. The first pods were named Maria and Jess after the people who inspired them. PT Pods are growing fast, with over 100 locations across the United Kingdom and plans to expand even further. The company also offers a way for people to set up their own gym business with quick installation and setup. For many, these pods have become an ideal alternative to busy gyms, providing a quiet, comfortable space to work out at their own pace. Le Petit Chef is an immersive dining experience at the Bistro in the Sheraton Lisboa Hotel and Spa, presented in collaboration with 2 Spicy Entertainment. It uses 3-dimensional projection mapping technology, bringing a tiny 2.3-inch animated chef to life directly on diners' plates. Without the need for 3-dimensional glasses, the entire table, including utensils and appliances, becomes part of a synchronized visual and culinary performance. The experience varies by location, featuring different meals based on regional cuisine. In France, guests might be served clam soup, while in Vietnam, the menu includes grilled lobster. Special dietary options such as vegan, gluten-free, and children's meals are also available. Reservations must be made at least 48 hours in advance. Once seated, guests enjoy a blend of visual storytelling, food, and animation, turning the dining table into a stage for a unique meal presentation. Every dish is paired with a visual sequence, making it feel like part of the show itself. Returning to Lisbon with Le Petit Chef and friends, this event has been praised as one of Portugal's most exciting dining experiences. Visitors have noted the excellent food, engaging performance, and outstanding service. Many describe it as a memorable way to enjoy a meal, with each course bringing a new scene to life on the table. The BetterGuard ankle brace uses an adaptive stabilization system that keeps the ankle flexible during normal movement but instantly stiffens when it detects a sudden, dangerous twist, similar to how a seatbelt locks in place. This is thanks to its micro-hydraulic piston, which activates in milliseconds to provide targeted support. The piston is designed to last for at least 4 million steps, ensuring long-term use. Weighing 9.8 ounces, it is about 40% lighter than traditional ankle braces, preventing unnecessary bulk. Made from breathable materials like polyesters, thermoplastic polyurethanes, and small metal components, it allows for airflow while maintaining strength. The double-layer compression sock design and adjustable dual-strap closure help keep it secure while allowing natural movement. It is available in 5 sizes: small, medium, large, extra large, and extra extra large, with sizing based on United States shoe measurements and ankle circumference. Studies show that athletes wearing the BetterGuard ankle brace recover 54.4% faster and reduce their risk of severe ankle injuries by 62.5% compared to traditional braces. It fits comfortably inside athletic footwear and is recommended to be worn over socks for the best support. It is particularly useful for sports such as basketball and volleyball, where quick changes in direction increase the chance of ankle injuries. The design has been recognized with the Sport Gear Design of the Year award from the Fit Sport Design Awards. Whether recovering from an injury or aiming to prevent one, this brace provides support without restricting movement. The Icon Vulcan II is a large-scale three-dimensional printer designed for constructing single-story homes with increased efficiency and flexibility. It can print structures up to approximately 2,000 square feet with an adjustable width to accommodate different slab sizes. The printer is transported in a custom trailer and does not require on-site assembly. It operates through tablet-based controls, remote monitoring, onboard light-emitting diode lighting for low-light conditions, and a custom software suite that simplifies setup, operation, and maintenance. The Vulcan II uses Icon's proprietary lavacrete, a high-strength concrete material extruded layer by layer to form walls. This material meets or exceeds the performance of traditional building materials. The printing process is controlled by software, allowing for the construction of complex architectural layouts. The system includes a stable frame and an automated extruder that follows precise movement algorithms set by the operator. Icon has been using robotic three-dimensional printers to construct homes across the United States for years, contributing to the rapid expansion of automated construction. By replacing traditional building methods, this technology reduces labor requirements and allows for greater design flexibility. The Vulcan II represents a shift in home building, as large-scale three-dimensional printing continues to reshape the industry by increasing efficiency and offering new possibilities in construction. The floating Oasis water pad is the perfect way to enjoy the water, whether you're relaxing, playing, or just spending some quality time with friends, family, or yourself. It's easy to bring along. Just toss it in the trunk of your car or store it on a boat. Made from 3 layers of tear-resistant XPE foam with a reinforced nylon mesh inside, it stays strong, won't soak up water, and keeps its shape no matter how much fun you're having. It measures about 5.9 feet long, 1.8 feet wide, and 1.3 inches thick, and it's made from recycled materials. Designed for both kids and adults, it also comes with 2 bungee tethers to keep it secure. Its bright colors make it easy to see, even in busy areas, adding an extra layer of safety. Whether you're in a lake, swimming pool, or water park, it provides a steady surface for floating, lounging, or playing games. The fun thing is that you can use both sides, which helps it last even longer. Keeping it clean is effortless. Just give it a quick rinse and it's good to go. Since it arrives rolled up, it may have a slight curl at first, but laying it with the curled side down or letting it warm up in the sun will help it flatten out naturally. The DeepFlight Super Falcon is a personal submarine created by British naval engineer Graham Hawkes, who also designed the submarine featured in For Your Eyes Only. It moves through the water, more like an aircraft than a traditional submarine. Instead of using ballast tanks to sink, it relies on wings and thrust, making its movement smooth and agile. It measures 19 feet long, 5.2 feet high, and 8 feet 10 inches wide with wings extended. It weighs about 4 and 8 pounds. Powered by lithium-ion batteries, the Super Falcon runs entirely on electricity, ensuring a quiet ride with 0 emissions. It can dive up to 394 feet and cruises at speeds between 2 and 6 knots, 2.3 to 6.9 miles per hour. The clear, bubble-shaped canopy wraps around the cockpit, offering passengers a 360-degree view of the underwater world. With fly-by-wire controls, it is easy to operate and requires minimal training. Unlike typical submarines, it never rests on the ocean floor or reefs, thanks to its fixed buoyancy system. Its safety measures include positive buoyancy, allowing it to float back to the surface in case of power loss. It also has 2 independent oxygen systems and emergency support lasting up to 72 hours. The original Mark I model was larger and could dive deeper, up to 1,000 feet, while the Mark II refined the design for a more compact experience. The Super Falcon 3S variant, designed for tourism, seats 3 people. Luxury resorts such as La Cala Island in Fiji and Four Seasons Maldives use it for underwater excursions. The DATAXPLORER is a solar-powered uncrewed surface vehicle, USV, designed for long-term ocean monitoring. It measures 11.8 feet long, 3 feet wide, and has a draft of 1.6 feet. It weighs 315 pounds with standard batteries and up to 450 pounds with additional capacity. It can carry up to 110 pounds of sensors and equipment. An electric pod motor, equivalent to 3 horsepower, allows for a cruising speed of 2.3 miles per hour and a maximum of 6.9 miles per hour. Powered by 300 watts of solar panels, the modular lithium-ion battery system starts at 3.5 kilowatt-hours and expands to 17.5 kilowatt-hours, giving a range of 115 miles at cruising speed, or up to 575 miles with maximum battery capacity. Connectivity options include 3G, 4G, LTE cellular networks, satellite and radio communication. A composite fiberglass hull ensures resilience in challenging marine conditions. Capable of operating for weeks or even months, the USV continuously recharges with solar power. A self-righting design keeps it stable in rough waters, while a shallow draft and debris-shedding keel allow for navigation in coastal areas, even those with thick kelp. 1 or 2 people can deploy it, and transportation by truck or trailer is straightforward. Precision movement enables grid surveys, station keeping, and adaptive route tracking. Onboard processing analyzes data in real time and transmits it securely through Explorer View, a cloud-based platform. A quiet motor and noise-dampening design make it well-suited for environmental research and marine surveillance. Running entirely on solar power, the USV provides a cleaner, more efficient alternative to fuel-powered vessels. The BiVACOR Total Artificial Heart is a fully implantable device designed to replace the function of a failing heart. Unlike traditional artificial hearts that use bulky pumps and flexible diaphragms, it features a single magnetically levitated rotor that pumps blood to both the lungs and the body simultaneously. With no mechanical bearings or moving parts that wear down, it is designed for long-term use. The pump generates blood flow beyond 3.2 gallons per minute, supporting even physically active adults, while a smart controller continuously adjusts to the patient's needs. Made from titanium for strength and biocompatibility, it operates with an external controller and rechargeable battery system, allowing freedom of movement without the need to stay connected to a power source. Its centrifugal rotary pump and magnetic levitation technology ensures smooth, pulsatile blood flow, closely replicating natural circulation. The BiVACOR Total Artificial Heart is currently being tested in an approval study by the United States Food and Drug Administration to assess its safety and effectiveness as a bridge to transplant option for patients with severe heart failure. BiVACOR, under the leadership of experts in cardiovascular surgery and artificial heart technology, is focused on providing an option for patients who have no other treatment available while waiting for a heart transplant. The first human implantation was completed on July 9, 2024, at Baylor St. Luke's Medical Center, with 5 patients included in the initial study. And the Seabob entered its 20th year in the market, Speaking about the powerful watercraft used for surface and underwater movement, using only an electric jet propulsion system that propels water through a rotating impeller. This emission-free system provides smooth and efficient propulsion. It is controlled through ergonomic grips with piezo technology, allowing easy speed adjustments and maneuvering. A built-in TFT color display keeps the rider informed with real-time details like speed, power levels, battery status, diving depth, and water temperature. The Seabob F9S measures 40.3 inches in length, 20.7 inches in width, and 13.3 inches in height. 5 inches in height, weighing 52.7 pounds, with a buoyancy of 17.6 pounds in water. It runs on a 48-volt battery, with a 27 ampere-hour capacity and 1.2 kilowatt-hour, delivering 4.02 ampere-8 horsepower and 84 thrust performance. It can reach speeds of 13.7 miles per hour on the surface and 12.4 miles per hour underwater, with a runtime of up to 50 minutes depending on usage. Charging takes around 4 hours with a standard charger and just 1 hour with a quick charger. For safety, it automatically cuts off at a depth of 9.8 feet, but can be programmed to dive as deep as 98 feet. Other models include the F5, which weighs 64 pounds and provides 480 newtons of thrust across 4 power levels. The F5S, which weighs 75 pounds and delivers 680 newtons of thrust across 4 power levels. And the F5SR, which weighs 77 pounds and produces 745 newtons of thrust across 7 power levels, featuring integrated full HD cameras and rear fins for extra stability. The F9 series, developed with Studio FA Porsche, improves performance with a redesigned structure. Buyers mainly confirm that this watercraft is made with high-quality materials to support speed, control, and underwater exploration. As for the price, the highest priced option is the F5SR model, starting at $13,845, while the cheapest one seems to be the F5 model, starting at $8,845. And the UDITER Pixel Rider, an electric skateboard featuring a fully customizable LED screen deck that lets you display anything from text and images to GIFs and dynamic animations, all controlled effortlessly through an app on your iPhone or Android device. Just connect via Bluetooth, and your board becomes a moving canvas. But it's not just about looks. This board delivers serious performance. With dual 600-watt hub motors, it provides powerful acceleration and can tackle steep inclines with ease. It reaches speeds of up to 28 miles per hour and offers a solid range of over 25 miles. And if that's not enough, its patented quick swap battery system lets you replace the battery in just 10 seconds, adding an extra 18 miles to your ride. The aviation-grade connectors keep everything secure, so you don't have to worry about bumps in the road disrupting your power supply. Comfort and durability are built in. The silicone grip tape provides a soft yet secure surface with 200,000 tiny anti-slip protrusions, ensuring a firm grip without scratching your skin, shoes, or clothes. Plus, it's easy to clean by just rinsing with water. The deck is designed with cushioning layers along the edges to absorb impacts and protect the LED screen, while a specialized potting process makes the electronics water resistant. The wearable pneumatically powered extra limb, developed at Rice University's George R. Brown School of Engineering, operates using compressed air generated by walking, eliminating the need for external power. The system consists of textile pumps embedded in the soles of shoes, which collect air pressure, and pneumatic actuators that use this pressure to perform tasks such as gripping objects or lifting up to 10 pounds. The pumps, made of open-cell polyurethane foam, recover their shape after each footfall to ensure continuous energy harvesting. The system generates approximately 3 watts of power, with a conversion efficiency exceeding of 20%, surpassing other foot strike energy harvesting methods like electromagnetic, piezoelectric, and triboelectric systems. The fabric-based extra limb remains compact when not in use and extends outward when activated. It incorporates an elastomer lining on its surface to maintain grip on smooth objects. Future versions may include sensors to predict user intent. In addition to this extra limb, a modified shirt was developed with a bellows-like actuator positioned at the armpit, allowing the wearer to lift objects without relying entirely on muscle strength. The Fourier GR-1 is a humanoid robot built to move and interact much like a person. It stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighs 121 pounds, and can walk at speeds of up to 3.1 miles per hour. Despite its size, it is strong enough to carry up to 110 pounds, nearly its own weight. With 44 degrees of freedom, it can twist, squat, and grip objects with impressive precision. Its advanced artificial intelligence enables natural conversations, and built-in emotional systems, along with high-resolution displays, make interactions feel more intuitive and engaging. The GR-1 is designed for a wide range of applications. In healthcare, it helps with patient care and rehabilitation, assisting in mobility exercises and providing support. In industrial settings, it takes on tasks in manufacturing and logistics, improving efficiency on assembly lines and in warehouses. It is also a valuable tool for research and education, serving as a platform for studying robotics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. With its combination of mobility, dexterity, and human-like interaction, the GR-1 is a versatile solution for industries that need robotic assistance. Whether it is aiding patients, handling repetitive industrial tasks, or pushing the boundaries of research, it brings precise movement and smart communication to any environment. The SkySails system is a wind propulsion technology that reduces fuel consumption and emissions in maritime shipping by using large computer-controlled kites. It consists of 3 main components: a towing kite with rope, a launch and recovery system, and a control system. The towing kite is a free-flying structure made from strong textiles, operating at altitudes between 328 and 984 feet to capture stronger winds. The launch and recovery system, installed on the ship's foredeck, includes a telescopic mast that lifts and unfolds the accordion-folded kite from its storage container before deployment. The control system automatically manages the kite's flight path to improve propulsion efficiency. The first commercial vessel to use this system was the MS Beluga SkySails, a cargo ship of 433 foot long. During its maiden voyage, it used a 1,722 square foot kite, achieving fuel savings of approximately 10 to 15% under favorable wind conditions. The system allows for larger kites, up to 6,458 square feet, which could increase fuel savings to 35%. Under the best conditions, savings could reach 50%. The SkySail system works similarly to a regular kite, operating at high altitudes where wind forces are stronger. By harnessing wind energy, it provides auxiliary propulsion, reducing the need for conventional fuels. This technology lowers operational costs and emissions for maritime transport. People have been finding smart ways to move water for thousands of years. One of the most brilliant solutions, created by Archimedes, is still in use today. Known as the Archimedean screw, this ancient invention has stood the test of time and continues to help manage water in different parts of the world. In the Netherlands, modern versions of this device help control water levels, keeping the land dry and usable. Meanwhile, deep in an English forest, similar systems lift water almost straight up with surprising speed and efficiency. It's amazing to think that something invented so long ago is still so practical today. Despite its age, this simple yet effective tool remains an important part of water management. Its design allows it to work in all kinds of environments, proving that some of the best ideas in history never go out of style. Spout is an atmospheric water generator that extracts moisture from the air and transforms it into pure drinking water. This generator produces up to 2.5 gallons of pure alkaline water every day. It eliminates microplastics, bacteria, metals, and chemicals. Using advanced NASA-based filtration, a double-layer air filter with a carbon felt pre-filter, and 2 ultraviolet sea sterilization chambers, it ensures high water quality. It also features carbon and silver nanoparticle filtration and magnesium remineralization, improving both purity and taste. The system works by pulling moisture from the air and turning it into fresh drinking water through condensation. It runs on a standard electrical outlet and is about the size of a microwave, making it easy to place in any space. There are no pipes, bottled water, or complex installation. Just plug it in and get fresh water whenever you need it. With Spout, there is no need to carry heavy water bottles or rely on store-bought supplies. It produces water directly where it is needed, reducing dependence on outside sources. The system also helps reduce plastic waste and eliminates emissions from water transport. In addition to reducing waste, Spout helps save money. Compared to bottled water, it costs a fraction per gallon and pays for itself in a short time. Developed after years of research, Spout was inspired by real-world water challenges, including the Flint, Michigan crisis. They spent over a decade refining atmospheric water technology to make clean water more widely available. This is only the beginning. Spout is committed to improving access to pure drinking water for as many people as possible. The Blue X-Wave Energy Converter, developed by Motion Energy, is a 65.6-foot long, 83,775-pound floating hinged raft designed to capture energy from ocean waves. It operates as a hinged raft attenuator, consisting of 2 sections connected by a central hinge that flexes with passing waves, driving a power takeoff mechanism to convert kinetic energy into electricity. The hulls feature sloping, deeply submerged plates at both ends, improving power absorption and achieving 3 times the performance of conventional hinged rafts. The device generates steady outputs up to 5 kilowatts, with safe instantaneous peaks of 30 kilowatts, operating in sea states with maximum wave heights of 7.5 feet. Developed with $4.2 million from Wave Energy Scotland's novel Wave Energy Converter program, the Blue X was fabricated by AJS Production in Scotland. It was deployed in July 2021 at the European Marine Energy Centre's Scapa Flow test site in Orkney, where it completed 154 days at sea, validating its performance and durability. Further trials were conducted under the $2.5 million Renewables for Subsea Power project, integrating Verlume's Halo underwater battery system. Over 12 months, it successfully powered subsea infrastructure, including autonomous underwater vehicles. Motion Energy is now developing a larger wave energy converter, the Blue Horizon 250, with a 250 kilowatt capacity for wave farm deployment. In September 2023, the company secured $3.8 million in European Union funding for its development, with a deployment planned at the European Marine Energy Centre's BiVACOR wave test site around this year, or maybe 2026. The X-59 Quiet is an experimental supersonic aircraft developed by NASA in collaboration with Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works division to test quiet supersonic flight over land. It measures 99.7 feet in length, has a wingspan of 29.5 feet, and stands 14 feet tall. Its maximum takeoff weight is 32,300 pounds. The aircraft is powered by a General Electric F414-G E-100 engine, producing 22,000 pounds of thrust and running on JP5 jet fuel. It is designed to cruise at Mach 1.42 or 925 miles per hour and reach a maximum estimated speed of Mach 1.5 or 990 miles per hour at an altitude of 55,000 feet. Its structure reduces the intensity of sonic booms, replacing them with a quieter thump, around 75 perceived loudness decibels, comparable to a distant car door closing, while traditional supersonic aircraft reach 105 or more perceived loudness decibels. This effect is achieved through a 38-foot extended nose that spreads shock waves, a top-mounted engine to reduce ground noise, and wing and fuselage shaping that controls pressure waves. The cockpit is positioned far back in the fuselage and does not have a forward-facing window. Instead, pilots use an external vision system with high-resolution cameras and digital displays. Fly-by-wire controls provide precise handling. Early this year, the X-59 has completed essential ground tests, including engine evaluations and electromagnetic interference testing. Its first flight is expected later in the year. As part of NASA's Quiet mission, the aircraft will fly over United States cities to gather public feedback, which may help revise Federal Aviation Administration regulations that currently prohibit supersonic travel over land. Next, looking at the CuteCircuit, founded by Francesca Rosella and Ryan Gens, develops clothing with integrated technology, turning garments into interactive experiences. The hug shirt allows people to send and receive hugs from a distance using sensors and actuators that simulate touch. The Galaxy dress features 24,000 full-color light-emitting diodes, making it the largest wearable light-emitting diode display. It is part of the Museum of Science and Industry collection in Chicago. The M dress, made from silk jersey, functions as a mobile phone. Users insert a subscriber identity module card to make and receive calls. The T-shirt OS, developed with Ballantines, is the first programmable T-shirt that displays animations, plays music, takes photos, and shares content in real time. The sound shirt translates music into tactile vibrations using haptic actuators, allowing deaf and hard of hearing individuals to experience sound through movement. The mirror handbag has a flexible luminous display, letting users change colors and patterns, adjusting colors based on the distance of people passing by. CuteCircuit has created clothing for Katy Perry, U2, and Faithless, including illuminated outfits for performances. They also designed interactive handbags for Chanel. Their studio in London's Trinity Buoy Wharf continues to develop garments that incorporate new technology, changing how clothing is used in everyday life. InductEV's wireless charging system transfers energy wirelessly to electric vehicles, eliminating the need for plugs or cables and reducing downtime. The system uses ground-installed charging pads that connect with matching plates underneath the vehicles. A single pad delivers 100 horsepower, suitable for cars, delivery vans, and shuttles, while 2 pads provide 200 horsepower, enough for mid-size buses and medium-duty trucks. Larger setups with 4 pads supply 400 horsepower for buses and heavier trucks, and systems with 6 or more pads exceed 600 horsepower, supporting large trucks, industrial equipment, and even rail or port applications. With up to 90% efficiency from grid to battery, InductEV's system performs at the same level as wired chargers without requiring physical connections. It operates in all weather, including rain, snow, ice, mud, and even underwater, without losing effectiveness. Since it has no moving parts, maintenance needs are low. Its charging infrastructure is embedded directly into roads or public spaces, allowing vehicles to charge without long stops. A secure wireless data link enables fast communication for monitoring, billing, and control. Automated safety features eliminate the need for manual cable handling, reducing wear and tear. The system provides en route charging, adding about 3 miles of range per minute, keeping fleets moving efficiently. By lowering installation, maintenance, and operational costs compared to wired alternatives, InductEV's system reduces expenses while increasing vehicle availability. It is compatible with existing electric vehicle systems and supports original equipment manufacturer factory installation, with deployments possible in as little as 4 months. At the moment, 7 municipal transit agencies in Washington state are using this technology to power their electric buses, demonstrating its ability to support public transit, commercial fleets, and industrial vehicles. The UNEVN base is a $1,200 gaming table, all-in-one that integrates a full gaming setup into a single transportable unit. It measures 44.9 inches in width, 26.8 inches in depth, with an adjustable height between 21.3 and 32.3 inches. It supports a monitor up to 27 inches, a keyboard with a maximum size of 17.5 by 6.7 by 1.8 inches, and a mouse up to 5.5 by 2.03 by 1.7 inches. The built-in chassis accommodates micro ATX or mini ITX motherboards in a horizontal position. It supports graphics processing units up to 12.8 inches in length, with width limits depending on the motherboard type. 6.7 inches for mini ITX, 5.5 inches for micro ATX. The central processing unit cooler height is capped at 2.7 inches, and liquid coolers up to 4.7 by 9.4 by 2.4 inches are supported. The system includes a PCI Express 4.0 by 16 riser card, 3 expansion slots, and a solid-state drive slot with a height limit of 0.4 inches. 2 80mm cooling fans are pre-installed. It includes 4 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, 1 USB Type-C port, a DisplayPort output, auxiliary input and output, a solid-state drive dock, and Ethernet and power inputs on the right backside. The integrated power supply slot supports small form factor long units up to 5.1 inches in length. Its height can be adjusted, and the monitor position is customizable. Internal cable routing keeps wires managed. The structure secures all components inside, making it practical for transport to LAN events and boot camps. The Sikorsky S-64 Skycrane is a heavy-lift helicopter designed to handle demanding aerial operations. It is powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney turboshaft engines, each producing 4,500 horsepower. It measures 70 feet 3 inches in length, with a rotor diameter of 72 feet and a height of 18 feet 7 inches. The helicopter reaches a top speed of 127 miles per hour, cruises at 121 miles per hour, and climbs at 1,330 feet per minute. Its empty weight is 19,234 pounds, with a maximum takeoff weight of 42,000 pounds and a lifting capacity of up to 20,000 pounds. Introduced for the first time in 1962, the 64 was originally developed for the United States Army under the designation CH-54 Tarhe. It was later adapted for civilian operations, and in 1992, Ericsson Incorporated acquired the rights to manufacture and improve the aircraft. One of the most significant upgrades was the addition of a 2,650-gallon fixed retardant tank for firefighting, which can be refilled in about 45 seconds using a snorkel system. The S-64 air crane is widely used for wildfire suppression, heavy construction, logging, and emergency response.